Well, evidence can be a hugely important tool to support powerful teaching and learning, not just in finding new initiatives, but also identifying unnecessary interventions that aren't having additional impact. And I think that this has never been more important than in the pandemic, because, of course, the impetus for politicians, journalists, and so forth to jump on catchy ideas that sound plausible and appealing in regard to addressing the pandemic. It's very, very tempting, of course. But actually, we can use the evidence to guide prioritization. And I think that that's as important about not doing new things as it is about knowing which are the best things to prioritize. So I think that already the evidence has been very useful as a sort of defending schools, school leaders and teachers from perhaps appealing sounding ideas, but ideas that don't have evidence behind them. You know, I can use the example of getting kids to repeat the year as one example there. Ultimately, as I've said, making time for high quality interactions between teachers and pupils and between children and their peers are the most impactful points and will be even more important than ever this year. So one sort of takeaway message is that anything that isn't positively contributing to those interactions should be deprioritized. And in order to do that, teachers need to look after their own well-being. And so thinking about that work-life balance, communicating that with your managers and so forth, I think is particularly important at the present time and in the, during and in the aftermath of the pandemic.